I never noticed. I never put that together. That is brilliant. Generic intro in the deck goes. We're back with some more Overanalyzing Avatar. Today we are starting book 2 with the Avatar State. You want to check my reaction to the Siege of the North Part 2, which is the book 1 finale, and my god was that a great episode and great video from Overanalyzing Avatar. You want to check my reaction now, that leave it right up there. Also going to be linked down below in the description, and check that out. Maybe I should make a playlist on my channel for all the Overanalyzing Avatar videos. I'm not really sure, so you can binge watch all of them. Maybe you can just go to each one that you want to find individually. But today we're starting book 2. Honestly, I remember book 1 a lot. I remember book 3 a lot. Book 2 is really the one where I'm just kind of like, I know what happens. I just couldn't tell you in what order, in what things happen, in what's in what book. Because I was a kid when I watched Avatar the very first time. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're subscribed. My goal for 2023 is at 100,000 subscribers this year, which is not impossible, honestly. Honestly, if I keep going at the rate I've been going, it's going to be close. So if you're not already subscribed, I think like 78% of you are not subscribed. So if you're not already, feel free to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, shout out to the patrons. Thank you to the videos daily. Allow me to have a paywall on the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully having a wonderful 2023. I read every single one of your comments. Leave them down below. Kemp Dog is going to have a great comment that if you want to learn about Avatar, definitely read it as well. But let's go ahead and jump into the Avatar State. The Avatar State. I wanted to require you to have a front license plate.
So this episode actually starts off
no
the arc that the Avatar State is actually a problem for Aang and not a positive. In any other show, a god mode would be a fix-all solution, but here Aang really struggles with the sense himself when it comes to using it. His dreams literally depict him watching the Avatar State do his thing while he's helpless to watch, as if it's a totally different person than himself. That's a really cool angle to use. This dream sequence also serves as a little clip show to remind us of book 1. We see the Southern Air Temple, Roku's Temple, and the North Pole.
When he was,
These scrolls will help you master
I don't remember seeing that at all.
Holy shit, there's at least 5 scrolls in there. If they go at 200 gold a pop, Paku just handed these kids a fortune.
Yeah.
Katara, I want you to have this.
Oh,
this
yeah, the special water.
Contains water from the Spirit Oasis. Aang.
You're about to make a bigger one.
These scrolls will help you master waterbending.
Okay. A boomerang.
Take care, son.
Dude, I would have been okay
General
with socks.
Fong will provide you with
all
an
my socks have
escort
2
to Omashu.
holes in them.
There you'll be safe to begin your earthbending training with King Bumi.
Cool to know that Paku and Bumi are actually personal friends looking back. Little retroactive through lines like that are always super fun.
3 years
yeah, that's
ago
actually kind of
today,
cool.
I was banished. I lost it all.
3 years.
I want it back. I want the Avatar.
God, I love Zuko.
I want my honor, my throne. I want my father not to think I'm worthless.
Yeah, you're right, Zuko. This is a brand new season. We probably should give the audience a little refresher, huh?
Yeah.
Remember all the way back in episode 1 when I wouldn't shut up about character introductions?
You may have mixed feelings about
AZULA.
attacking members of the royal family. I understand. But I assure you, if you hesitate, I will not hesitate to bring you down. Well then,
It's a kid's
maybe
show.
you should worry less about the tides.
Also, if
You've
any
already
segments
made
are
up your
blurred,
mind about killing you.
YouTube's
And
copyright
worry
system.
more about me.
I have no
who's
choice.
Still mulling it over.
Well, we finally get to do AZULA. Hers is great too. In only a few lines, we see that she's precise, commanding, and demands respect. I swear,
Oh,
if
so
this
this
show
is
does
her
anything right,
introduction?
it's the first few lines each character speaks. Pretty cool that you can actually see the fireworks flying up here, and it's not just animated explosions out of nowhere.
That's good. Yeah.
Avatar, you're ready to face the Fire Lord now.
What?
No, I'm not.
Excuse me?
With
This
the kind
dude.
of power he possesses, power enough to destroy hundreds of battleships in a matter of minutes, he could defeat the Fire Lord now!
Fong isn't without a point here, honestly.
I
I
mean-
don't think Aang could take on the entire Fire Nation military, but
he can
if
take
they
on-
got him close enough, Primal Avatar State Aang would ragdoll Ozai no problem.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
of
this
course,
actual
but that's
plan
not-
has merit, even though Fong goes about it the wrong way.
Sir, the thing is,
Yeah.
Aang can only do those things when he's in the Avatar state.
You ever notice how it's not called the Avatar State until this episode? It doesn't really have
What
a
is it
name
called?
until now. It was just Aang's really not that happy with everything that's going on
Aang
right
is
now
angry.
kind of mode.
May I show you something? That's the infirmary. And those soldiers are the lucky ones. They
Yeah,
came
there's burned.
back.
Season 2 really steps it up when it comes to the adult themes. Like, Jesus Christ, this dude is guilt-tripping Aang into fighting for him because people are out there fighting and dying while he's just screwing around learning the elements at a
Well, they're
leisurely
defending
pace.
themselves.
Man, what other kid's show has disfigured soldiers returning from battle?
Every day the Fire Nation takes lives. People
Don't
are
show any
dying,
wounds, though.
Aang. You could end it. Now. Think about it.
I
But
love how Fong
end
doesn't
it
treat
how?
Aang like a child either. He doesn't talk down to him even once. He talks to him like a peer. That's a running theme as Aang takes on more and more responsibilities, the Avatar.
He grows up. And the lightning. Yay. Jesus, combat.
Similar to the ramping up of adult themes, we're shown
that
Azula
Australian?
pushing the knowledge that the audience has of bending. This feels like a continuation off the first scene she's into me. She's definitely not all talk, and Ozai trusts her for a reason. Zuko described
yeah,
her as
'cause
a
she's
prodigy, and we
insane.
can immediately see why. It's also cool to see that she expects a lot from her men, but she also expects a lot from herself.
Almost isn't good enough.
That's fair. She wants to be perfect.
Man, even Aro's like, oh shit, that sounds like some good lightning. Is it just me,
Some
or are the
good
scale on
lightning.
these stairs super messed up? Based off the size of the building, they must be like gigantic.
I told the general
Maybe?
I'd help him
Kind of? I don't know.
by going into the Avatar state.
Aang, no.
You can't
this
really
is not the
do
right way.
that.
I vibe with Aang here. I'd be totally guilted into this, 100%.
Oh,
Katara
yeah.
has her good motherly points, but as Aang puts it later, she doesn't get it. They absolutely had to have this episode and conversation, too.
Or just glow it up and stop that
Glow
firework.
it up.
You want to know why
Fake
no
it.
one on the internet argues that Aang could have just rocked up in the Avatar state to the Fire Nation at any point? It's because of this episode. Without it, this line of reasoning would be all too
There would
reasonable,
be
and the
so
show would feel
many
weaker as a whole.
theories.
Maybe
Yeah.
I can shock you into the Avatar state.
I love surprises.
No.
How has no one written a shitty creepypasta about this yet? Fuck, I'll do it.
Oh, what the was Avatar last there? Oh god, everyone should lean her head and frightening. Oh god.
Hey, check it out. More Badgermole imagery in this sacred chamber place.
You are
For
wearing
Earthbender.
a ceremonial piece of clothing from each of the bending nations.
So the water cape, the earth palm tree hat, and he's got like this
The
fire waist belt thing going on.
I guess
his
air-
regular clothes
is
kinda
air.
sacred.
Yeah, that's what I was
think
just
not.
thinking.
I bet the mud method would have worked if he was wearing Gyatso's necklace or something.
Now I will join the four elements into one.
Water. Fuck. Yeah, earth.
Fire.
And
Air.
Aang sneezes this amount of mud off of him, but somehow it becomes enough mud to totally coat 3 other people across the room.
that's a lot of mud.
These magnificent shells. I'll enjoy
God, I
these
love Iroh.
keepsakes for years to come.
Hello, brother.
I'm sorry,
I
what?
get that Zuko's pissed to see Azula, but even Iroh's pretty like, what the fuck.com?
What with all this honor?
Must be a family trait. Both of you so quick to get to the point.
Hey, yo,
Oh.
what the fuck, man?
He's heard rumors of plans to overthrow him.
Didn't
Treacherous
see who's
plots.
finally here.
Family are the only ones you can really trust.
No?
This is another reason I started this channel. This moment right here. You might be
This
thinking, what
moment?
moment? But you already saw it. This moment is genius. Azula is telling Zuko that his misdeeds are undone, his honor is returned, and that he's welcome to come back home. What represents
Why?
Zuko's misdeeds, lack of honor, and banishment to himself?
scar.
His scar. As Azula is saying these things to Zuko, what are we, the audience, being shown? We're being shown exactly
A
what
side of
Zuko's
him-
feeling. The
his
camera
scar
literally shows
being
Azula
hidden.
taking Zuko's scar away as it disappears behind her. Fucking genius, man.
That is
That's
genius.
like such a beautiful tiny
That
moment
made
that
him
I've
start
never
the
heard
channel,
anyone
something
talk
like
about.
this.
I love this shot. Oh my god.
I never
long
noticed. I
years.
never put that together. That is
Unbelievable.
brilliant.
It is unbelievable.
Is it just me
Yeah.
or does Zuko get fleeced here a little too easily? For a guy that literally has a chanting mantra for how his sister is a pathological liar, he's pretty trusting.
It's
at
what
the
he
moment.
wants to believe, though. That's what he wants.
Lies. Azula always lies.
People believe what they want to believe.
You don't know how my father feels about me. You don't know anything.
Zuko, I
He's a
only
teenager.
meant that in our family, things are not always what they seem.
Damn, is this a loaded line? What is Iroh
Yes.
referencing here? You think it's how Ozai killed dear old dad and seized the throne? That's the only
Maybe.
thing I can really think of. And Iroh must have some thoughts about that topic at the very least. Interesting that Aang sees himself in the Avatar state in his dream, but when it comes to actually brutally attacking a retreating Zuko, he sees it as himself, eyes and tattoos unlit. This probably represents the guilt he feels from actions that take place in the
Like,
Avatar
he doesn't
state
kill
while he's
anybody
not in
'cause people are
control,
terrible.
because he feels like it's still him that does it on some level.
Sokka, wake
I
up.
mean, it is him, but it's also not him.
I don't think we should be trying to bring on the Avatar state.
Okay.
I love Sokka,
Okay.
dude. Go with the flow. Attaboy.
Same. Yeah, literally
Only
just.
without me.
Uncle, you've changed your mind.
No.
Family sticks together.
Why did he
right?
go in the steps so weird?
This
Still
is
love
the first
Iroh.
flash of a few pretty vague memories. I'll get more into them when there's more of them.
I can only reach the Avatar state when I'm in genuine danger.
I see.
So we're gonna put you in genuine danger.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Well, when you put it like that,
Yeah.
I like that you can see Aang break his fall here with a burst of wind before he hits the ground. So in this shot, we see that 3 guys on ostrich
What are they
horses
gonna do?
square up on Aang. But
There-
after
there's
the
9
commercial
people.
break, Fong jumps down with his earth wave move, and none of them are to be seen. How does this cup check work, like physically? If you look at it, I don't
Does he
think
bend
there's
his
any
knees?
good way Sokka hits them in the dick while his legs seem to be
Yeah, it
straight
could
the
have
way they
been-
are, right? Even
I
in
don't
the
think his
first
legs are
episode, you
straight.
can tell that they really picked up the fight choreography. This feels a lot more like Katara versus Pakku. Paku, then it feels like Zuko versus Zhao. Aang's quick and dynamic and has to think on his feet. It's pretty cool to watch. Holy shit, these bird things got hella vertical.
They do.
Pulls this Earth disc up, right?
Or maybe they
pulls
use
Aang
Earth
away. It doesn't seem like any Earth was taken away from the ground. Pretty sure that there should be a hole there. Cool to see the
well,
Imperial
maybe the hole's somewhere
Firebenders.
else.
We never saw a single one in season 1, but now that Azula has the royal procession with her, there's a ton of them.
I don't
You
trust
heard
it.
the princess. Raise the anchors. We're taking the prisoners home.
Prisoners? Oh, he's dead.
Your Highness,
We are familiar faces.
So this guy says, Your Highness, but his mouth doesn't move. Could be that he's thinking it, but it doesn't have the classic cartoon thought reverb on it. So I think they just messed this up.
Ira the Beast.
You lied to me!
What is
I've
new?
never done that before.
Yeah, remember how in your childhood you
Why does
literally
she try to fight
chanted
him?
about how your sister is a huge liar? Use some deductive reasoning, Zuko, come on!
Use your brain.
The general's gone crazy. I made a sand sculpture of Suki and he destroyed it. Oh, and he's attacking Aang.
Why
Yeah.
the fuck is Boomerang brown here? Yeah, see, I think this is a giant misstep from whoever choreographed this. I know we need this moment to build to Aang going crazy, but it leaves the question in the viewer's mind of why can't every Earthbender just do this and win automatically?
I don't
it's
know.
Similar to the Paku thing from last season, except
With
this one is super focused
how
on.
he was,
I think
like,
it's a bad
blood
play
bending
from the
numbers.
writers. All that being said, this is pretty horrifying. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't really put
Quicksand.
much thought into all these, like, cartoon violent situations, but being buried head to toe slowly without having any sand,
Quicksand.
that sounds pretty nightmarish. Oh man, these transitions too, they're so fucking cool. This is
That
the
was
second
good.
and last time we ever see Zuko use the fire daggers. I think it's a real shame,
Really?
actually. It could have
They're
really
so cool.
differentiated Zuko from the other firebenders if he used this from time to time.
But they're still
instead
daggers.
of just chucking fireballs like everyone else all the time. It sucks that they made Azula scratch Zuko pretty good here, but the marks are immediately gone. Just like, don't have
Oh, they
her
are
scratch
gone.
him,
Wait,
right?
what?
I'm sure this should go without saying, but Iroh was shown to redirect lightning in the storm as well, which sets up all these lightning shenanigans for this
Yeah,
episode.
which becomes like such a massive thing.
I mean, I'm just saying. even
Letting
if
energy
Katara's
flow
only
through you and
underground for
redirect
like 10
it.
seconds here. This
Take
should
negative
cause, like,
energy.
irreversible mental damage,
Take it
right?
elsewhere.
She should never want to fight an Earthbender again after this.
It's time you learned.
I really like that while Roku's talking, you could just see a bunch of past avatars watching.
Just
It's a
watching.
cool moment. It really reminds the viewer
Like,
of the
I remember
long
that was
lineage
me.
of avatars that came before Aang.
In the Avatar state, you are at your most
That was the
powerful,
last Air Avatar, which I believe was the shortest
but
lived
you are
Avatar.
also at your most
And then
vulnerable.
Kyoshi came after it and apparently was like,
If you are killed
No,
in
wait.
the Avatar's state, the reincarnation cycle will be broken.
which is
and
kind of
the
crazy. It's never
Avatar
happened.
Will cease to exist.
No, there was the
This is
Waterbender
also
after
key.
that, and then
The
Kyoshi
Avatar
lived
state
like
not only
super
being a
long.
mental hurdle for Aang, but a physical danger to not him, but the balance of the world itself is just inspired writing. It solidifies
tsunami.
Aang's connection and role in the world even more, because now we know if he dies in the Avatar state, the
There's no
world
more
is
Avatar.
permanently changed. It's not
And
just
ruined.
about him; it's about the world. Like I mentioned before, a power boost is just a power boost in so many other shows, but Aang's power boost is nuanced and has earth-shattering consequences to not only him, but the rest
The
of the world
balance,
if used
yeah,
incorrectly.
everyone.
This keeps things interesting in such a cool way.
They cut off their hair, which is such a sick moment.
It's a nice touch that Iroh and Zuko used the knife that has the inscription to never give up without a fight to cut their top knots after getting away from Azula.
Never give up without a fight.
Even if they're enemies to the whole world and fugitives from their home, they're not going
That's a lot
down
of hair.
easy. Another thing on this moment, though, I think it works in like the weirdest of ways. It hasn't even
What?
been hinted to as what this could mean, but the cinematography and the music gets the point across that it's a big deal to our characters. That they're
I
doing
mean,
this.
well,
And I
that's
think
it
all we
takes
really
years
need
to grow
know.
hair like that.
Yes, I'm sure
I
this
remember.
has real-world parallels and symbolism, but to the average viewer, this would probably seem pretty esoteric. But just from the filmmaking alone, we feel what our characters are feeling, and I think that's really cool. This episode is an awesome opening
Yeah.
to book 2. The themes are more adult, the conversations
they covered
are
a
more layered,
lot
and the
in one
decisions
episode.
are harder to make. Azula's introduction is great, and she just screams new villain from the start of the episode to the end. We needed someone like her,
that she
devilish
is.
and exact after the hot-headed screaming bozo from last season. And for the
Zhao.
first time in book 2, shout out to the patrons.
God,
If you want to be
this
one
dude.
episode ahead going forward, the newest episode of
You get my videos
Overanalyzing
a day
Avatar
early.
is up on Patreon for just a
For-
few bucks.
I uploaded
Biggest
100
shout out
videos
to
in
Fritz
December.
Sullivan, who I saw save a child from a burning building that one time. And of course, my lovely other top
But,
patrons.
uh,
Coconut, Derek Cornwell,
I'll try to hit 100,000
DJ
subscribers
Jax,
this year.
Stu
That is my
Mutual,
big goal for the
Garmer,
year.
Glintlock, Mana,
If you want to support
Nicholas
channel on
Abbott,
Patreon,
Parker,
feel free to do
Glass,
so. It's
Stylo,
greatly
Super
appreciated.
Skipper, and Tiago Nascimento. Next up is a majority fan favorite, but also a somewhat
Majority fan
disliked
favorite.
one in a lot of circles. What are my thoughts?
one?
Find out next time.
Which one is that? The Cave of Two Lovers. But if you don't like Secret Tunnel, I love that one. Oh man, Kirby doesn't get that reference. I've made jokes about the Secret Tunnel before, and she had No idea. There is one plot thing about the secret tunnel. It's just kind of like, okay, how did anybody ever die there if they need the lights to, like, you know, run out? Because eventually they run out of light probably before they starve to death, and then they could see the like, you know, the glowing rocks, you know? So I'm not really sure how anybody ever got stuck in the cave, but I have no idea. This is a great episode. I'm going to read all the comments on this one and respond to a lot of comments, just like I do with all my other videos. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hopefully made your day tiny, a little bit better. But until the next video, take care and keep the music.
We were playing